you're welcome to today's training class, and I'll be showing you how to make a lightening herbal black soap. This soap will help to treat and lighten, and it will also give you a clear, even skin tone. But before I start, let me first introduce to you the ingredients that I will be using to make this soap. The first ingredient I'll be using is the African black soap powder, which is going to be our base. This is called ozone soap. Ozone soap comes in different colors, and this is one of the secrets of 7 days whitening soap. The pink soap is very effective when it comes to whitening the skin. It can be used alongside with black soap to help to brighten, lighten, and also whiten the skin. It reduces inflammation, fade dark spots, soothes irritation. It has a strong healing properties and can effectively contribute to the treatment of wounds, scars, and stretch marks. But too much of this soap in your black soap can be the opposite of these benefits. So here is the white ball soap. Here is the white ball soap. The white ball soap helps the black soap to lather very well. It makes the skin to be soft, and also it helps to condition the skin. This is the white ball soap. We will also be using the anti-pimple ball soap. The anti-pimple ball soap helps in issues like acne or pimple. It helps to fight acne and pimple. This is the anti-pimple ball soap. Here it is. They also call it the green soap. And here we also have the anti-stretch mark soap. It will help to lighten and fade off stretch marks. And this is the reaction soap. It protects the skin from any reaction that might occur. I'll also be putting this Mikako soap. Mikako soap is very strong because it contains a very powerful germicide. A germicide is a substance or agent which destroys harmful microorganisms. The soap is excellent for personal hygiene, healthy hair, and also for eliminating body odor. I'll also be adding this into the black soap. And also we'll be needing turmeric powder because it helps to calm redness, reduce the appearance of scarring, brighten the skin, and fight acne. Turmeric will revive your skin and also give you a natural glow. And I'll be using this cinnamon powder. Cinnamon contains antioxidants and antibacterial properties. It helps to reduce signs of aging. Cinnamon contains lightening properties. It works towards fading scars and blemishes, even dark spots and marks. This is camwood powder. Camwood powder evens the skin tone and reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It helps the skin to glow and improves the skin's texture. It's also a cleanser for an acne-prone skin and also help to relieve eczema and restore the skin elasticity. This is sandalwood powder. It removes blemishes and prevents and also cures pimples and acne. It removes suntan, reduces wrinkles and signs of aging. It will heal dry skin and enhances the skin's brightness and also exfoliates the skin. Rice powder contains a few sun protecting agents. Rice powder contains a lot of vitamins and minerals that helps to achieve a clean and flawless skin. It suits sunburn and brightens the skin. It also tightens the skin. It helps to clear blemishes and hyperpigmentation. It also has a lot of skin benefits. This is lemon peel powder. It contains as much as 5 times more vitamins than the actual lemon juice. Lemon peels helps in preventing and fighting skin problems such as wrinkles, acne, pigmentation, and dark spots. Because of the acidic nature of lemon, the acid helps in cleansing and lightening your skin. And we'll be adding to this black soap the neem powder, which helps to heal skin problems like rashes, irritations, burns, and infections. It also helps in nourishing dry skins. And here is sulfur. Sulfur will help to reduce acne and pimple because of its antifungal and antibacterial properties. This sulfur, we'll be using it. And here I have an African shea butter. We'll be using this shea butter. Shea butter is known for being a great moisturizer and it can hydrate and repair damaged skin. This pure African shea butter. We'll be using it in this soap. Here is honey. We'll also be adding honey to this black soap. Honey has so many amazing skin benefits. It can brighten or lighten the skin naturally and acts as an exfoliator, which eliminates dead skin cells that causes the skin to look dull. We also have lemon. Lemon water is good for the skin and it is rich in vitamin C. It can brighten and clear dark spots and lighten you up. It reduces wrinkles and fine lines. Here I have coconut oil, which reduces inflammation, keeps the skin moisturized, and helps to heal wounds. This is 100% organic coconut oil. This is omiaro. It's an important ingredient in the production of black soap. It is called the herbal water. Omiaro treats skin rashes, eczema, and treats pimples and other skin problems. It is very important and is very effective on the skin. We also have whitening glycerin. This will lighten or whiten a skin tone. And here is the rose water. Rose water removes dirt from the skin. It soothes any redness, irritation, and gets rid of acne. It can lighten an uneven skin tone. Here is Shalom stretch mark oil. It's very effective for lightening and fading of stretch marks. I'll be adding lemon oil. Lemon oil is good for skin lightening. Making of black soap, you need so many strong, effective ingredients. The next ingredient I'll be using is almond oil. Almond oil is extremely effective in treating under eye circles. It helps to lighten the skin also. Because we are making a lightening soap, I will be adding half cast oil. Half cast oil will eliminate all forms of skin freckles, uneven skin, spots, and age marks. It is extremely lightening and will clarify the skin by gently fading off dark spots. This is nano whitening serum. It is good for lightening or whitening of the skin. This is glutathione whitening serum for skin lightening. The reason we are adding these serums is that you need something to activate your black soap in order to give it that lightening effect. And we'll also be adding carrot oil. This carrot oil. Carrot oil is used to protect the skin from UV rays and is strong in anti-aging properties. We'll also be using aloe vera. Aloe vera helps to lighten the skin, fade dark spots. It has anti-aging properties and is used to soothe sunburns. Aloe vera. This is vitamin E. It nourishes the skin, treats stretch marks, and lightens scar. It also treats dark circles and also contains anti-aging properties. These are all the ingredients that I will be using to prepare this lightening herbal black soap. All these ingredients are all listed in the training manuals which has already been sent to you. The next thing I will be doing now is to show you the tools that you'll be needing in order to prepare this black soap. You'll be needing a scale. You'll be needing a scale to weigh some of your ingredients. The next thing to use is your pot or your saucepan. This is what I'll be using. You'll be needing a pot or a saucepan for dissolving your soaps. You'll be needing a wooden or a silicone spatula in order to stir your products. You need measuring spoons in order to measure the right amount of ingredients. You'll be needing a bowl, a mixing bowl. You'll be needing a grater, a strainer, and you also be needing a thermometer. This is optional if you want to check the temperature of your soap. These are all the tools that you need to make this lightning herbal soap. So if you have all this, then you are ready and we can now get started. Making of black soap is divided into 3 phases. Number 1 phase is the soap phase, number 2 is the powder phase, and the last one is the oil phase. I will be starting with the soap phase. Here I have 1 kg of African black soap. I will be transferring it into a bigger bowl. In this bigger bowl, I will be grating the ozone soap. Please remember that you should be careful of the quantity of the ozone soap that you will be adding to your black soap, because too much of it is not good. It contains strong whitening agents. Since it's a lightning black soap that we are making, I will be using between 120 to 130 grams of this pink ozone soap. Like I said earlier, I'll be grating it into this bowl. Here I will grate and add 65 grams of anti-stretch mark soap into this black soap. And I also added 51 grams of the reaction soap into this black soap. This is the Mekako soap, and I just need only 50 grams of this Mekako soap, which is half of the soap. I'll also be grating it. Once you are done grating, use your hands to mix the soaps together. After that, it's time to dissolve the soaps. On the lowest heat, place your pot or pan. Pour in the soaps into the pan. And add 1 cup of honey. And also add half cup of rose water. Let it dissolve and always stir every few minutes. This is the stage that some people make mistakes by adding ordinary or hot water into their black soap, which will eventually make the soap to smell. But if you follow this method that I'm showing you, your soap will come out nice and smell good. Make sure to stir with your wooden spatula. Make sure that your heat is on the lowest, because if you put it on a high heat, it will burn off all the nutrients and vitamins that you will be benefiting from the black soap. Let your eye be on your soap. Don't leave your soap and be doing other things. Use the wooden spatula and stir in between few minutes. African black soap powder dissolves very fast. You just need about 10 to 15 minutes maximum to melt the soap. As the soap is dissolving, I'll just be stirring it so that it will help to make the process much faster, and also it will make the under not to get burnt. Once your soap has completely melted, remove it from the heat and transfer it to the mortar. Now I'll be adding the remaining soaps. I'll be adding 3 balls of the white ball soap. You can add 4, you can add 5, depending on how you want your soap to lather. If you want it to lather very well, you can add 5, but in this quantity, I'll be adding 3 white ball soaps into the mortar. And here I'll be adding 7 balls of anti-pimples soap. This soap will help to treat pimples and acne. Now inside this mortar I have the black soap and the anti-pimples soap and also the white ball soap. I'll be pounding them together. You have to keep on pounding until all the soaps are incorporated very well into each other. Pounding is the best way to make your black soap texture to be very smooth. I mean really smooth. You have to pound it. You don't need to add water into it. You just pound and pound until they are all into each other. Please take note of what we have in here already. There is an African black soap powder here. We have the pink ozone soap. We have the anti-stretch mark soap. We have the reaction soap. We have the honey and the rose water. We have the white balls. Also, we have the anti-pimples soap. These are all what I have in here. After pounding, I'll move over to the powder phase of the black soap making. The first powder I will be adding is the sandalwood powder, which I will be adding 1/4 of the sandalwood powder. Next, I will be adding 1/4 cup of camwood powder. Here I added 1/4 cup of neem powder. All these measurements are all in the training book. And here I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder into the black soap. And I will add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder into the black soap. And the next powder I'll be adding is the lemon peel powder. This is 1 teaspoon of sulfur, and I'll be adding it into the black soap also. And now we are in the oil phase of the black soap making. I will be adding 1 tablespoon of cold pressed coconut oil into this black soap. The next oil is the pure almond oil, which I will be adding 1 tablespoon of almond oil into the black soap. And here I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of lemon peel oil. So because we are making a lightening herbal soap, this is half cast oil. I'll be adding half tablespoon of half cast oil into this black soap. We'll be adding our whitening glycerin. These serums or oil will help to boost the lightening effect of the soap. I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of whitening glycerin. This is glutathione whitening serum. I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of this serum into the black soap. I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of nano whitening serum. Here is the carrot oil. I will be adding 1 teaspoon of carrot oil. Here is the vitamin E oil. I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of vitamin E oil into the black soap. I'm adding African shea butter, 1 tablespoon of African shea butter. You can melt if you want. I'll be adding lemon into this black soap. If you find out that your skin is sensitive to lemon, please, it's optional. You can remove the lemon, or if you are using it on kids, please remove the lemon. The reason why I'm using this lemon is because of the lightening agents in lemon. And if you are going outside immediately after using this soap, please endeavor to apply a sun cream. Right here, I'll be adding 1/4 cup of aloe vera gel into the black soap. This helps to soothe sunburn and fade dark spots. And into the black soap, I'll be adding 1/4 cup of omiaro, the herbal water. Once you are done adding all these ingredients, you now start pounding everything together. At this stage, the consistency of the black soap is semi-solid, and I have to turn the black soap, but as I keep on pounding it will gradually become softer. And another thing is, if you don't like your soap to be semi-solid and if you want it to be a little bit soft for you, you can add more oils or honey into your black soap, but don't ever add plain water into this black soap, otherwise it will smell and go bad faster. The quantity that I use while making this black soap differs if you are making a bigger batch. For now, this is for 1 kg, which can guide you if you are making a bigger batch. You have to increase slightly, or if you are making the same quantity as I'm making, then you use this recipe. So basically, this is how I'll be pounding and turning until all the whole ingredients are now properly mixed together. This is an advanced way of making African black soap for personal or for commercial purpose. Remember that if your customer is sensitive to lemon, you should opt it out and the soap will still be okay even without adding lemon into it. But if your skin is okay with lemon, you can go ahead and add it because it has a lightening agent. That's why I add it in the first place. As you are pounding, be checking the consistency. If you still want your soap to be softer than this, you should add oils or honey. Right now, I want to soften it a bit, and I'll be adding 1/4 cup of honey in order to soften my soap. The reason why I'm pounding this black soap is because African black soap always have these particles inside it. It's not 100% dissolved when you are melting it, and in order to minimize all these particles, it's better to pound the soap so that it can give you a very smooth texture. Making a black soap is not very difficult. One thing to bear in mind that while you're making a black soap is divided into three phases. The first one is the soap phase. They have the powder phase and also the oil phase. But if by peradventure you forgot to put a particular powder or a particular ingredient at its own time, what you should do is at this stage you should add in your oil or the powder which you have actually forgotten to add. And because I want to show you, that is why I did not add rice powder when I was adding the other powders, and I did not add the stretch mark oil when I was adding the oil, so that I can show you how it's done. You don't need to panic once you forgot to add any ingredients. At this stage you can add your powder, you can add your oil. Once you add it, you make sure you pound it and mix it. Pounding is another way of mixing all your ingredients together, incorporating all the ingredients together. By pounding it, every single ingredients are well incorporated. I added 1/4 cup of rice powder into the black soap, and as you can see it feels much thicker. What I will do is to add the stretch mark oil now. You can add a little bit. Like right here I added 1 tablespoon of stretch mark oil. Once I'm done adding the oil, I just quickly pound to make sure that the oil and the rice powder has also been incorporated very well into the black soap and other ingredients. Then my soap is now ready. It's very normal that your black soap might look darker than how it was when you started making this soap. It's just a normal thing. Your soap is very okay. Now that I'm done, I will simply transfer this soap from the mortar to my mixing bowl to prepare the soap for storage. Now you can easily see how smooth the soap is looking. So finally the soap is ready, and as you can see it's so soft, very odorless. One thing I really admire in this soap is the smell. It smells so good. It's not like the other kinds of black soap that immediately you finish preparing it, it will start smelling. Even without fragrance, it's still okay for you. The smell is so good. And here I added half tablespoon of German plus preservatives to prolong the shelf life. Even without adding preservatives, this soap will still last for months without getting bad. After adding my preservative, I just stirred the soap so that all the preservatives will just mix into the soap. And this is pretty much everything you need to know about how to make a lightning herbal black soap. You can decide to add more ingredients, you can decide to use this ingredient. Everything depends on your own choice of ingredients. So thank you very much, and if you have any question, feel free to ask me. Now I'm done. I will show you how I package this black soap. Stay tuned. So this African black soap powder of 1 kg got me 300 grams of black soap, and this is how I package it. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm glad and I hope that you understand this. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.